Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel Vlog Media, and thank you very much for following me guys if you're watching this video. So my name is Mark, I'm an MBA graduate and a doctor, and I do this video because I just want to provide values and I want to share something that I learned from my MBA during the years that I've been studying it. So for today's topic we shall begin with what we call a personal branding.
What's your brand?
So personal branding is a thing of the day right now because everybody is different. I know there are class of people, but you as an individual is actually a unique person with different characteristics.
You are unique.
Top on personal branding, so let's get right through it just about right now. Right. And so when you talk about personal branding, the first thing you gotta do is actually you gotta find your niche. So your niche is actually what you wanted and what your passion is and what you want to be. So you want to make an impression to people who haven't met you, or you want to create something that people want to, when they think of your brand, they think about this kind of thing. So it's important that you get this niche because your niche is going to be you, and you gotta have the thing that you're passionate with and try to discuss things that you're really passionate with if you want to create your brand, because it's your own image, it's you, and what differentiates you from others who do not have a brand. So yeah, having a brand is advantageous because it helps people to identify who you really are. So when I mentioned that creating your brand is like being an adolescent.
And I want to be you when I grow up.
So when you're growing up as a teenager, you're trying to define who you are actually and what you are and what you mean to the world when you grow up.
When I grow up, I want to become an astronaut.
So yeah, it's something like that. So it's like finding your niche, like growing up and what you want to be and how people are going to perceive you based on that particular niche that you are apparently having a passion with. Examples of personals out there, especially YouTubers who had their own personal brands. So one renowned is actually Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk is an entrepreneur and he does side hustles, and what he talks about is about personal branding, social media advice, and no-nonsense advice regarding personal branding, growing up, and entrepreneurship. And the second one is a famous guy called Mark Spronley.
Alright, so if you're watching this when I'm publishing it, then that means that I am in Australia right now.
So if you know him, you might met him in the YouTube space, and he's actually he's actually doing a lot of reviews and he's well respected for this kind of branding. He got famous with that kind of thing. Another one is Ali Abdaal.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So, what does it mean to make a given year the best year of your life?
Abdaal is a medical student turned doctor, but he found out that he is more of a kind of a social guy is able to do a lot of teaching with productivity and all those hacks in life which can make your life a lot easier. Another one is Lily Singh.
I should explain. When I first started YouTube, I wasn't expecting to build such a big audience.
Lily Singh is a YouTuber who also provides a lot of content about comedy, but this comedy is all about comedy with motivation and all. So she created a personal brand on those things. Another one is
I do. But do you? No, the NFL Sunday tickets now on YouTube. And
talking about comedy content, we also got Adam W. So Adam W is a content creator too that has built his online platform and branding through comedy. His comedy is kind of unique when things always get exaggerated to the point of kind of out of this world. So it kind of makes things funny. So he got this a lot of followers in that kind of thing. It's known for its comedy and entertainment. So once you have defined your brand, or you know who you are, what you're going to be, so the next thing there is actually how to create a very good amount of content. So content equals value, and value is appreciated by many, and when people perceive those value, they're gonna get to know you and you'll get your brand going. So the important thing about creating high quality content is about value. So it can be about vlogs, it can be about writing, it can be anything about creating value. Doing community work is also value, so you can do that. You can start with that, or you can start something, as I mentioned before, like something that you're passionate with. So, and you think that can create value in a lot of people. And if you think that no one's gonna value your content, initially maybe you don't have any followers, but as time goes by, you will get. And what I mean by that is that you have to get this consistency. And consistency in posting values is important because people value consistency and they see it as something more of like being dependable and being reliable, because once you start traction, having a lot of those viewers, they will kind of wait for your views, or wait for your videos, wait for your vlogs, because they're eagerly waiting for that, and they're looking for the kind of schedule. So consistency is the key. So you may not have a lot of viewers in the early stages, but once you got those consistency and they see a lot of values from your content, a lot more and more people would like to follow you. And we got a third tip. So the third tip is learn to engage with your audience. Engaging with your audience is very important and vital, because people are humans and you are human, and they would want someone to interact with and connect with, especially with what your brand is standing for. Like, for example, if your brand's all about advice, financial advice, they would want to ask about it and they want to engage with it. So personal branding is not all about doing what you do, but it's also creating a community, creating this community where people can engage and create that dent in the universe, just as what Steve Jobs mentioned. So it's not about, again, not really the money that you actually wanted to pursue. Yes, it will come there, but what's really important is actually creating that change, and money will just simply follow. Creating that change is good, and what's important is actually you're able to change the lives of your viewers in a very positive and nice way. So yeah, engaging with the audience is good. So you can create a community with that, or engage public events. So once you create your personal brand, one way you can connect with that is actually communicating through social media, creating to YouTube, responding to vlogs, or importantly, if you have already ultimately made a personal brand, you can actually create educational materials, such as creating lectures for this for a small amount of fee, or you can go to create your own talks in the future. So that is good. Engage with your audience and create a community. Regarding creating value, so if you like this video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe to my growing channel, and help me grow my channel so I can provide more value to all of you. And the last tip about creating your personal brand is to be authentic. So being authentic is about you and you being you, and that's it. I mean, you don't have to impersonate other people, but the point of personal branding is actually your brand and what you're gonna be, and you gotta be authentic. You're gonna be simply just be you, and don't be afraid to share your failures and as well as your success to other people, because these things matter, because people out there, they want authenticity, they don't want anything artificial. So yeah, so you gotta be you. And right now there's a lot of talks about AI gonna replace the online world with AI speakers, and obviously I know people are doing people, they're not robots, we're not robots.
I am an android, not a robot.
I am not a robot. I am a human being.
And they're gonna look for that original person there talking to them, which is you, and you. So thank you guys again for watching my video. So I'm hoping that many of you will create your own personal brand, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. So long for now, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.